There are colors in your closet that can make you look tired, washed out, or older than you actually are. And the strange part? The clothes might fit perfectly. The problem isn't the shirt. It's the color sitting right underneath your face. A shade that looked great on you 20 years ago can look very different today. Your hair may have changed, your complexion may have changed, and the natural contrast in your face may not be the same anymore. Today, I'm showing you 7 colors that can work against your appearance after 50 and exactly what to wear instead. Stay until number 1 because the final point explains the real reason some colors make you look sharper while others seem to make your face disappear. I'll also give you a simple 3-second test you can use the next time you're shopping. No stylist, no complicated color theory, just a mirror, natural light, and your own face. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Sharp After 50. Here's something most men don't think about. When you're younger, you can get away with almost any color. A shirt can be slightly too pale, slightly too bright, or not quite right for your complexion, and your face can still carry it. But as we get older, things change. Hair gets lighter or grayer, skin changes, facial contrast can soften. That means the difference between a color that makes you look healthy and one that makes you look tired becomes much easier to notice. This doesn't mean you should stop wearing color. It means you should become more selective. Because great style after 50 isn't about owning more clothes. It's about making the clothes you already own work harder. So let's look at the colors that can work against you and what you can wear instead. Number 7. Pale, washed-out gray. Gray can be one of the most useful colors in a man's wardrobe. Charcoal trousers, a gray blazer, or a heather gray sweater can all look excellent. But very pale, flat gray is different. When there's almost no depth in the color, it can look too similar to lighter skin or gray hair. Your clothes are there, but your face doesn't stand out. The solution? You don't have to give up gray. Just go one step deeper. Try charcoal, darker heather gray, or a textured gray with more depth. You're still wearing gray, but now the color gives your face more definition. And if you have gray hair, that extra depth can be especially useful because it prevents your shirt from blending into your hair and complexion. Sharp after 50 rule. If the color underneath your face seems to disappear, go one shade deeper. Number 6. Too much black. Black is not the enemy. In fact, black has earned its place in every man's wardrobe. It's clean, versatile, and timeless. A black jacket can look incredibly sharp. The problem is when black becomes the entire outfit. Black shirt, black jacket, black trousers, black shoes. When everything is extremely dark, the outfit creates a very strong contrast around the face. For some men, that can make shadows around the eyes and facial lines more noticeable. The solution: don't throw black away. Break it up. Try a black jacket with a cream, gray, denim, or charcoal shirt underneath, or wear black trousers with a lighter shirt and a medium-tone jacket. You still get the strength and elegance of black without letting it dominate your entire appearance. Sharp after 50 rule. Black is powerful. Use it deliberately instead of automatically. Number 5. Very pale, icy blue. Blue is probably one of the safest colors in most men's wardrobes, but even blue has shades that don't work equally well for everyone. Very pale, icy blue can sometimes make a complexion look flatter, especially when the shirt is almost the same visual intensity as your skin. And because pale blue is such a common men's shirt color, it's easy to assume it must work. But here's the mistake. You're judging the shirt instead of judging your face. Hold the shirt underneath your chin and look directly at yourself in the mirror. Don't ask, "Do I like this color?" Ask, "Do I look better?" If your face looks brighter and your eyes look clearer, you've probably found a good choice. If everything suddenly looks flat, go deeper. Try medium blue, denim, or navy. These colors can give you more presence without becoming loud. Sharp after 50 rule. The color isn't the star, you are. Number 4. Very yellow heavy mustard. Mustard is interesting because it can look fantastic. On the right man, it's warm, sophisticated, and full of personality. But worn directly underneath the face, yellow heavy shades can be difficult. For some men, mustard can bring out yellow or muted tones in the complexion, making the skin look less fresh. The solution: you don't have to give up mustard. Move it away from your face. A mustard overshirt can work beautifully over a darker shirt. Mustard trousers can be great. Even a small accessory can add warmth without putting the color directly against your face. Or if you want a similar feeling in a shirt or sweater, try olive, deep moss, or forest green. Here's a quick example. Imagine a man in his late 50s wearing a pale beige shirt, light khaki trousers, and a washed-out mustard jacket. Nothing is technically wrong with the clothes, but the whole outfit has very little depth. Now change that jacket to deep forest green and the trousers to charcoal. Same man, same basic style, but suddenly his face has more definition and the outfit feels more intentional. That's what choosing color carefully can do. Sharp after 50 rule. If a color doesn't work near your face, move it somewhere else.
Number 3. Pale, muddy tan. Beige, tan, and khaki are classic men's colors. You should absolutely have them in your wardrobe. The problem is when they're too pale. A washed-out beige shirt can sit so close to your skin tone that the entire upper half of the outfit loses definition. And when that happens, you can look tired even when the clothes themselves are perfectly good. The solution: don't replace neutral colors with something loud. Choose a richer version of the same family. Try camel instead of pale beige, tobacco instead of washed-out tan, or cognac, chocolate, and espresso when you want something deeper. Think about it this way: you don't need more color, you need more depth. A rich brown sweater with dark trousers can look sophisticated without being flashy. That's the kind of combination that works especially well for a mature wardrobe. Sharp after 50 rule. When a neutral looks tired, don't replace it with something louder. Replace it with something richer. Number 2. Extremely bright colors. Bright red, electric blue, neon green. These colors aren't automatically wrong. The problem is when the color becomes louder than the man wearing it. A strong color can be excellent as an accent, a tie, pocket square, watch strap, or small detail. But an extremely saturated shirt can pull all the attention toward the clothing instead of your face. And great style after 50 is rarely about shouting, it's about presence. The solution: if you love strong colors, keep wearing them. Just turn down the intensity. Choose burgundy instead of bright red, deep teal instead of electric blue, forest green instead of neon green. The personality stays, the outfit simply becomes more refined. And now the color supports your appearance instead of becoming the entire appearance. Sharp after 50 rule. When strong color looks more sophisticated, when you control the dose. Number 1. Colors that are too close to your natural coloring. Now we get to the most important point. And this one isn't really about a single color. It's about what happens when the color you're wearing is too close to your natural coloring. Think about a pale beige shirt against light skin, a pale gray shirt underneath gray hair, a muted blue that's almost the same visual value as your complexion. The individual colors aren't bad. The problem is that there isn't enough separation. Your face can lose definition and the clothes begin to blend into you. The solution: this is where richer colors become your friend. Try burgundy, forest green, deep teal, rich navy, chocolate brown, warm camel. These shades can create more visual separation without forcing you to wear anything flashy. And now the whole video comes together. We're not trying to make you look younger by dressing like you're 25. We're trying to make you look better, sharper, more intentional. Imagine this outfit: a deep burgundy crew neck, charcoal trousers, dark brown or espresso shoes, a simple watch. No giant logos, no crazy patterns, no attempt to look younger. Just good color, clean proportions, and enough contrast to make the face stand out. That's the goal. Sharp after 50 rule. Don't chase younger colors. Choose colors that make you look stronger. The 3 color mistakes to watch. If you remember only 3 things from this video, remember these. First, be careful with very pale colors directly underneath your face. If they make your complexion look flat, go richer. Second, don't automatically dress in black from head to toe. Black is powerful, but it doesn't have to dominate everything. Third, watch out for washed-out neutrals. If beige, tan, or gray makes you disappear, try a deeper version. But remember, none of these colors are universally bad. Your skin, hair, eyes, and natural contrast are different from everyone else's, so don't blindly follow a list. Look at what the color actually does to your face. The Sharp After 50 3-second color test. Here's the easiest test in this entire video. Next time you're shopping for a shirt, polo, sweater, or jacket, stand somewhere with natural light. Hold the color underneath your chin, then look at your face for 3 seconds. Ask yourself, does my complexion look healthier? Do my eyes look clearer? Does my face have more definition, or does everything look flat? If you look better, keep it. If you suddenly look tired, put it back. And remember, you don't necessarily have to give up a color you love. If it doesn't work near your face, move it farther away. Wear it as trousers, shoes, a jacket, or an accessory. Control the location, not necessarily the color. After 50, great color isn't about avoiding color. It's about choosing it with intention. Because the real lesson isn't any single color on this list. It's this. Stop asking, is this a good color? Start asking, does this color make me look better? That's the difference between simply wearing clothes and understanding style. You don't need to dress younger, you don't need to chase every trend, and you don't need to replace your entire wardrobe. Sometimes changing the color closest to your face is enough to completely change the way an outfit looks. So next time you're standing in front of your closet, don't automatically reach for the same safe color you've worn for 20 years. Try something deeper, try something richer, and look at your face. Because the best color isn't necessarily the most fashionable one. It's the one that makes you look sharper. Now tell me in the comments, what's one color you wear all the time, but you're not completely sure works on you? And if you have a shirt that looks great on the hanger, but somehow never looks right when you wear it, tell me the color. I'll give you a better combination. And if you want the next step, subscribe to Sharp After 50. In the next video, we'll look at the best neutral colors for men over 50 and the combinations that can make a simple wardrobe look much more expensive. Until then, remember, you don't need to dress younger. Just dress like yourself, sharper.